Hey everybody, I promised you a video of how to make the bruschetta that I showed you yesterday or this morning, but half the time I thought I was filming, I wasn't filming, and didn't quite do it right. So what I can do is just kind of walk you through. I've already done all this and I was supposed to be filming, but I'm just going to tell you what I did. So this is for the walnut sauce, and you can also watch the Essylstyn video that I posted because they're the original ones that came up with it anyway, and they're very entertaining. But I'm going to take some walnuts, some garlic. We like quite a lot of garlic, so those are pretty big pieces. And soy sauce. I don't know what I did with it because this isn't going as I thought it would. But you're going to... This is just bread that I got from the bakery in Hubbard. This is just rye bread. And I toasted it in the oven on some parchment paper, no oil or anything. Some of them I cut down because they were kind of thick. I had them slice it for me, but it's kind of thick. So that's the base, no oil or anything. If you get a whole grain, that's better, but we are living in a pandemic. This is the bikini cut, which is coined by the Essylstyn ladies, girls. So what you're going to do is cut the cherry tomato as they call it, not quite all the way through, so that it's like that. And that way when you put it on top of your bruschetta, it doesn't fall off the side and drop it on the floor. Then you're going to take a whole bunch of kale. Now, this is just kale that I bought at the vines, regular old chopped kale. If you grow it yourself, God bless you, my kales, I don't have enough to do this with it. Then you're going to chop it, and then just going to saute it. Water saute, I put a little wine in there. And yes, my shirt says say wine dogs and weekends. And I think it's fine if you can drink responsibly, a little bit of red wine on the weekends. Good for your heart anyway. So then also I have the balsamic glaze that I bought at Divines. I think I bought this one at Divines too, here locally in Shop and Save. But I took this and put it in this bottle because it has a squirty thing on the top, and it's easier to do that kind of gourmet look. So I'll be right back. I'm going to put them together, and I apologize that oh, and the other thing that I do, I put a little bit of oats. This is a little different than the Essylstyn girls. I put a little bit of oats, just oatmeal, in my blender with the walnuts, garlic, and soy sauce. Sorry, I didn't even say that, did I? I'm going to put some walnuts with the garlic and a little bit of tamari or soy sauce in your blender, in your bullet, or whatever blending mechanism you have. Bullets works for me really well. And then you're going to make it kind of this thick hummusy consistency. And I got that there's enough salt in the soy sauce. I actually use less sodium soy sauce, and it's plenty salty for me. So you're going to make it kind of this consistency, and this is the base that we're going to put on the bruschetta before we pile all the kale on top. Put the tomatoes, as they say, the Essylstyn ladies say, on top, and then we're going to drizzle the balsamic vinaigrette. Or before we do that, before we do the balsamic glaze, I put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes because I find it makes it really, like, I don't know, it just marries all the flavor together, and then put the balsamic glaze on after that process. So I'll come back and show you that. And I'm sorry, it was going to be much better than this, but it's just me with a band-aid on my head, and I guess that's meant to be. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, this is the process for putting it together. I'm just going to do one because this is how it's going tonight. So you're going to take quite a lot of that walnut sauce. Pretty thick on there. It's a little fatty, but it's good for your brain. Then you're going to take a pile of kale. A pile. Pile it on there pretty high. Like that much. Don't skip on the kale. And then we're going to take that bikini cut, put that right on top, and we're going to put all those back on the tray, put them back in the oven for about 10 minutes, and then when we bring them out, put them on a platter, and we'll drizzle the balsamic glaze over the top. It's amazing. You're gonna love it. Okay. Okay, so now in the, well, it's just the way things are going tonight. Of course, I overdid them a little bit because you can't do the perfect thing two days in a row apparently. But so I got them out of the oven, and I only do 6 at a time because we like to eat kind of all evening. These are really good. We like just nibbles and stuff on Saturday night. So I put them all on this cute little tray from TJ Maxx. I haven't been to TJ Maxx 8 months, but I'm okay with it. I'm all right. And then, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but you're going to drizzle that balsamic all over the top. And there you go. So it'll be delicious. And it's healthy, it's good for you, it's vegan, it's plant-based, it's, I guess you could use gluten-free bread if that's an issue for you, and cannellini beans if you can't do nuts. It also makes it fat-free. So enjoy. I forgot to film this part that most YouTubers do, which is the best part. Oi!